to get into the NBA beyond the draft, the G League, and also playing overseas.
Noel checks in for Oklahoma City. And the Suns also making a change. AI has checked in. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor.
Oh! Now the superb athleticism of Russell Westbrook on full display. The vertical out of this world.
And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. Now, here's AI. Not a lot of room. Good work there as it goes. AI's got his first 2 points.
Working the in-between area, the kind of look that can get you into a rhythm early.
Yeah, the defense better take notice because you can't let guys get comfy shooting from their spots.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Andre Robertson. And a change for the Suns. Holmes checked in. And it's Warren with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. It's a 3-point game. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Just a terrific effort off the bench. Guys came in, they seemed fresh, and they all contributed.
I think, Greg, everyone played their role so well, and I loved how aggressive the guys off the bench were in that one.
Westbrook against Bridges. Westbrook.
Oh!
You've got to be kidding. Well, the vision isn't only about passing. Russell sees a driving lane and goes right to it.
AI kicks to Ayton. Westbrook against Warren. Suns moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's AI. Here's Holmes. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
And that's not the type of defense you want to play, right? You've got to make it more difficult than that. Layups are too easy.
And George kicks to Westbrook. Over Bridges. Westbrook, no good.
That's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
No, exactly, Greg. Especially when the ball is that deep inside. You've got to respect how he altered that shot.
AI. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. It's a victory here for the home team last time these guys met.
Their last game against this squad, they won out thanks to some big contributions from the bench.
Yeah, that second unit was fantastic in the last meeting. They infused a ton of energy and, somewhat surprisingly, a lot of points production.
The Suns shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And they've been ordinary on the season as well, just about 75% from the line. Man, they are just living at the line.
Markieff Morris is checked in for Oklahoma City. Felton comes in for Russell Westbrook. And then for Phoenix, Bender, he's checked in for Ayton. Jackson comes in for Warren. And it's Crawford in for Bridges. 24 seconds left in the first.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now here's Schroeder. He's guarded by AI. With the teardrop. And it's Schroeder missing. Here's AI. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots at the game right here. The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for AI. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. Suns lead by 9. Win it alone.
And for superstar players like Westbrook, individual greatness isn't enough. It's about elevating the team around them.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Listen, early on taking the league, I just like their approach offensively.
I think their play calling has been exceptional. They've played with purpose and they've played with aggressiveness.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. They've got AI. Bender out there with Holmes. And it's Crawford. And it's Jackson in at the 3 slot.
You see, Markieff Morris, to me, is a guy I want on my team. He came into the league as a tremendous mid-range shooter, but he understands today's NBA, you need the three-point ball as part of your arsenal, and he's worked to get it. You know he's going to rebound. He's going to defend at a high level. I love Markieff Morris.
Here's AI. There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. AI's got 11. Thunder trailing by 10. And first time out of the game called for Oklahoma City.
Started.
This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either...
Here's Schroeder. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Goes back up. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside. And the Suns lead by 7.
And using that 7'5" wingspan, putting it back off the miss, one of Ayton's specialties.
Here's Westbrook. And again, no good by Oklahoma City.
And he's still scoreless in the quarter. They might need to go to a plan B to help him get his confidence.
Now here's Schroeder. D right on him. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Ayton. AI outside. The three-pointer no good. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They trail by 7. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand.
Boy, Westbrook has really improved that perimeter game. He has honed it, and it is sharp.
Here's Ayton. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Ayton's got his second bucket tonight.
And they have been really active on the boards this quarter. Those second chance points are keeping them in the game.
Westbrook scanning the floor. Nobody near Schroeder. No good on the last second attempt there. And so it's Oklahoma City. Morris comes in for Jeremy Grant. And it's Felton in for Robertson. Well, Doris, we've seen how much organizations set the tone, set the culture from the top on down. What common traits have you seen among successful team owners?
Well, boy, oh boy, so many, I think. Obviously, there has to be some level of financial commitment. You have to be willing to hire good talent. You have to be willing to hire coaches that you believe either developmentally are going to have a bright future, or if you're hiring an experienced coach with championship pedigree, are you willing to pay those types of positions? What is your commitment to the non-traditional aspects that we've seen take a more informed role in how decisions are made? What is your analytics department made up of? What is your nutrition, your strength and conditioning, your training program? Are you hiring top-level professionals across the board? And then to me, it's always about, there's a great quote that says, any organization is defined by the worst behavior tolerated at the top of the leadership position.
Morris is out there with Paul George. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And then there's Steven Adams. Then it's Felton in at the 1 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Josh Jackson, the number 4 pick in the draft, despite having a little bit of a raw offensive game. But you think about his motor, the competitiveness, the intensity, what a high ceiling here.
Noel's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dennis Schroeder comes in for Raymond Felton. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
Boy, Russell Westbrook, so quick to attack, Kevin.
Here's AI. And it's Noel with the rebound. And talking about Jackson, he wasn't the only member in his family to play college basketball in Kansas.
Right, his mom didn't go to the same school as Josh, started out at the community college there, but eventually she transferred to a Division I school, actually got a WNBA tryout. There's great basketball talent that runs in this family, guys.
Ayton, the pass to AI. Count the basket. AI's got 18 points.
And with their hot shooting here in the second half, their field goal percentage over 50% now for the game.
And stolen by Ayton. And Phoenix pushing it up now. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. The Suns have shot 10 of 13 from the free throw line. He's off on the first.
When you think about the 2 consecutive first-round playoff exits for the Oklahoma City Thunder, this is a franchise that had made it to the conference finals in 4 out of the previous 6 seasons. So not the kind of deep run they're accustomed to.
Here's Westbrook, and he banks in the layup. Westbrook's got 7 points here in this quarter.
I don't know a person who couldn't admire the passion and the energy and the ferocity with which Russell Westbrook plays night after night after night.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. AI kicks to Crawford. On the wing, Jackson, defended by George. 4 on the clock, and stolen by Noel. From deep. No good there. And so it's Phoenix with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates, Greg. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the 4th. They've got Warren. Bridges out there with AI. Then there's Kelly Oubre. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Just 5 on the clock. It's rebounded by Schroeder.
Just a little hesitation on that release, right? His timing looked a bit off.
Robertson kicks to Grant. That's tipped. He's off on that one. Now the Suns take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. To the paint. Here's AI. Lays it up and banks it in. AI's got 10 points here in the second half.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
Here's George. Noel trying to break loose. And it's George missing. Here's AI. And not sure what he was thinking there. Thunder trailing by 8. Pass to Schroeder. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Greg, certainly the knock on Dennis Schroeder is playing the defensive end.
Nobody questions how effective he is on offense.
There's the triple. And it's AI missing. Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Phoenix.
Free throws were a big factor in this one.
You know, it's always great to get a lot of shots at the line, but the key, they were able to convert tonight. You start making free throws, and it can get you the win.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now, here's AI. He's guarded by Schroeder. AI drains it from 9 feet away. And the Suns lead by 14.
I'll tell you, when you're the visiting team, it can be hard to maintain focus, but not tonight.
No, I think that they've been locked in during this game. They didn't let the opposing crowd get to them at all. This has been pure domination.
All-time event. Hey, Veronica, how you doing?
Great. I'll set it up for later this week.